Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And this is Ronaldo, and this is shot at goal! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Luis Suarez. No, it's come to nothing. Azar. Pele. And it's Lampard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Nesta. Now it's Ribery. And no, that was never going to make it. Serginho getting forward. Tries to pass it through. Nesta gets across to intercept that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there. Surely he can... And the shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Pele. Can he finish?
Portugal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Timber. Lampard. Now it's Ribery. Van Bommel. And it's Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nesta. Stam. And here's Bellingham. Pedro Neto. Beckenbauer. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. Now it's Lampard. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's been won straight back. Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Suarez. Ribéry. Threads one in. Chance here to counter. Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho looking to receive it in space. Bellingham. He's being urged to shoot. And he's straight offside. That's it, 45 minutes up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Messi. He has a look up. He's found a way through. And a header! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the... Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And they've got a throw. And it's Azar. Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Serginho.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal! And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Getting up there! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
22.
So could they be onto something here?
Coming on the field.
Maradona, Rooney, good take, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Adriano.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Portugal with the corner, there first. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ribery. And it's Ribery. And this is Adriano. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. For Rice. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribery. And it's Lampard. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to get free, and that's a good intervention.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13. Eden Hazard, number 19.
Guardiola.
Frank Ribery, number 8. Frank Lampard.
Impressive jump!
Coming off the field.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Gianfranco Zola, number 21. Wesley Sneijder, number 11. Michel Platini. Substitution for Portugal, number 7.
Portugal are making a change now. Barcola to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
That has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. And he welcomes Mbappe! And the ball's come loose here. Neuer, oh, he's been caught napping. Flashes in a terrific effort. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta spots it and intercepts. Good ball, good take. Gets a good foot in there. Schneider. Zola. And it's Michel Platini. Rice. Now it's Rooney. Schneider. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Maradona. Rice. Vinicius Junior.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Barcola. Zola. Now Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Adriano. Look at this. He's had a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. Deep into injury time. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that?
So that's it, it is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And what
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creative player and a serious goal threat, but he's far more than that because he recycles the ball, and he's as adept at starting.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Akanji. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's really good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Ribéry. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Lampard! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pepe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lampard Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Lampard. Lampard running with the ball. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Lampard. Alonso. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Lampard. Now Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Lampard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Lampard. Barcola going forward. Opts for safety. Schlotterbeck. Lampard. He can run onto that. Lampard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Barcola aimed beyond the defence. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Right card! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Stam. Hazard. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's lost his man here. Neymar! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's picked it up out wide. Deftly away. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcola is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Schlotterbeck. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. It's played through for him. He is through here. He's getting up there. And there's a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Pele at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
60 minutes played. Now it's Pele. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Timber carries the ball down the right. And it's Ribery. He's found space here. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
22.
Arsenal have their lead.
It's so often that
It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Coming on the field, number 9.
well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lampard, good driving run. Driving on and making good progress. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now, can they get him away? Adriano providing an outlet on that flank. Might be danger here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Frank Lampard. Number 19, Frank Ribery. Coming on the field. Number
Dink
12,
through, and this is Neymar.
Tonali. Number 25, Gianfranco Zola.
Neymar! Brilliant save from Buffon! Stam with the clearance. It's Griezmann! Griezmann! Becoming a modern great. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
After 81 minutes,
Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He gave it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with a chance to get level. It's hit the upright. And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Searching pass he's played there. Brilliant save from Buffon! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 19, Sergio Aguero.
Buffon claims comfortably.
5 minutes at a time.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. 5 minutes to add. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann is onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now it's Neymar. No way he was going to let him past. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Pele. Ibrahimovic tries to play it through. And Zola!
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Schneider. Now it's Yamal. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. So it is still 0-0. Oh, he's burst through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal, there he goes, motoring forward. And this is Aguero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Pele! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. South Africa are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Pele. Pele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pele aimed beyond the... Real chance!
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Chouameni, now it's Aguero. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Lampard. Now it's Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, cracking. Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager...
And the finish! Neymar. Cannavaro. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Aguero. He's picked his way through. Ribery. Lampard. Lampard going forward. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? It looks a good ball through. Oh no, what has... He's having a shot! Yamal. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribery. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Ribery! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Steven Gerrard. Number 3. Nico Schlotterbeck. Coming
That
on
has
the
not
field.
gone well.
Number 16.
And it's Azar.
Fermin Lopez.
Adriano dominates aerially so often.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Saliba.
Pinches it off him, and that's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Yamal. Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's found a way past. Oh, good-looking ball. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Could be danger here. It's a pretty loose pass. Zola. Azar. Now this could be a chance. De Paul. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's good play from him.
And he's got away from him. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lampard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Adriano. Now it's Lampard. Hazard.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of it? Adriano! He's got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0. It's Adriano! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Now, can they get him away? Platini. There's the header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And he's been shifted off it. Just 5 minutes left. And no, that was never going to make it.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Adriano. Now it's Mbappe. And he's... Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality.